Hey everybody, we're going on Ishtivania. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a minute since I did a food video on my channel, and I figured with Independence being tomorrow, September 19th, I decided it would be best that I show you how we create our national dishes. And two of the most popular things that you cannot go to St. Kitts and not have or do without, especially during Independence, is Johnny cake and saltfish. So I'm going to show you how I created this delicious Johnny cake recipe, as well as my saltfish. So stay tuned.
And everybody in this world got a place called home. Whether you're in a foreign in the country, rep your area code. Check the area code.
Okay, so let's jump right into the Johnny cake recipe. Okay everybody, so now on to my Johnny cakes. So here I have some country crock butter. I always use this butter because I find when you use like stick butter, it really don't, like, it's terrible, like the consistency turned out really bad. So I always use country crock, either the original or the blue one. I think it's the calcium one. This, I have some flour, I have baking powder, I have salt, I have a splash of milk. It's probably about 1 tablespoon of milk, just a splash, you don't need too much. And then I have in this glass some warm water to help mix with everything. So I'm gonna start. Normally when I make this, I don't do measurements, but for the purpose of this video, I would like to do it properly in case somebody wants to remake it. So this is what we're gonna do. So I'm starting with the flour. This is 1 cup, and I'm gonna go until I feel like it's normal. So then I'm going to go in with the baking powder. I like to add a lot of this because, not a lot, not too much, but just a hefty amount, for the reason because I want my Johnny cakes to be nice and fluffy and soft. I don't want no hard rock Johnny cake. So I am going in with 1 tablespoon, a total of 2 tablespoons. Now I'm gonna go on to the salt. What I'm gonna do with the salt is I'm gonna salt the water. That way I'm, everything is seasoned at the same time. Half a tablespoon should be okay. So 1 cup of warm water, not hot, not boiling, but warm water is fine. And I'm going to add in a half tablespoon of salt to that. You can taste it to see if it's salty enough. You will know because you can tell how salty stuff tastes. That's good. Go with the country crock butter. I normally just use tablespoons and use my hand to mix it in. So make sure I'm gonna wash my hands real quick and come back. Okay, so my hands are washed, and I am going to go in with a spoon. This is the equivalent of a tablespoon. I just don't like to scoop it out of this, so I'm going to use a regular spoon, which should be 1 tablespoon. So this should be this. Oh, I'm going to use my hands, my clean hands that I just washed, and I'm going to take my rings off. 1 second. Alright, so there's no rings on my finger, and I'm going to go in with my hands and knead the butter into the flour. So I'm going to show you what I do. With the flour, like, it's more crumbly and less powdery with just plain old flour. So this is the business, okay? This is how you want it to be. So to the wet ingredients. So I have in here a splash of milk. It is about 1 tablespoon of milk. So I'm gonna put all of it in here. Just the milk for now. And I'm trying to do this as detailed as possible for anyone that does not know how to make Johnny cakes, or you kind of want to try a new recipe. Like, this recipe isn't like the end all be all. Like, this is just how I make it, and yes, that's how I like it. So That's the splash of milk in there already. It's coming together very slowly, but it's far from finished. So you're gonna go in a few at a times, and you're gonna knead it in, and then once it comes into a ball, then you stop. Stop. So that's what I have left. And I only added just a smidge of it into here. And then I'm gonna mix that in again with my hands. And you can feel it getting sticky and forming together into a ball. Keep working at it until it comes into one solid ball, okay? Let's go again. Look at what I got working with in here. It's coming together, so. All right, it's far from finished, so let's go again. All right, now it's coming to be something. You see it? It's forming more and more. Keep going. You can feel the consistency. You don't want it to be too wet. You still want it to be a ball, but you don't want it to be like a sopping wet piece of flour in your hands, if you understand what I'm saying. So, I feel like this is good enough. Let me just continue working it through. Put you back into it, okay? My ball is, as you can see, I have one ball, but it's like, you know, you still need a little bit more mixing. So keep going. All right. Now everything is formed together. This is my bowl, completely empty, and this is what I have left. And there you have your prepared Johnny cake dough. But this is far from being ready to fry. It's not ready at all. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to grab a Ziploc bag right here, clean Ziploc bag, and I am going to put the dough in the bag. And I'm probably gonna put it inside my dark oven, or cover it with a piece of dishcloth and have it sit overnight, because if you fry it right now, you're gonna have rock hard Johnny cakes, and you don't want that. So this is that prepared, and it's gonna go overnight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna fry them, and I'm gonna show you how I do that when the time comes. Okay, so we are back, and it's the very next day. It's like 10 a.m. in the morning, so it had like 12-13 hours to sit overnight. So this is how it looks, and if you can tell from the previous clip, the dough was not this fluffy, so obviously it had time to sit and rise. So it should be really, really soft. So let's pick it out of the bag now and work with it. Okay, so here's our dough. It's very soft. This is how it should feel and look like to you. It might seem a little wet, but that's because of the baking powder and stuff had time to sit overnight. So this is it, really, really soft, and we're gonna work with it. So I'm gonna roll out in pieces and then get ready to fry. Here I have the pot of oil boiling on medium heat, so that way when I'm done rolling this out, it should be good to drop into the oil. So So now we're done. This is all of the Johnny cakes that I have rolled out. Here we have a total of 26 Johnny cakes. So this recipe ingredients gives you a total of 26 Johnny cakes. So here I have the oil. It should be warm enough. It's on medium heat. You don't want it too high because you don't want it to cook too fast. So I think it's good enough, and we're gonna drop them into the oil now. Okay, so now we're down to the wire with the last bits of Johnny cakes in the pot. So I'm going to take them out and put them on a paper towel on a plate so they can drain off all the excess oil. And that would be it for our Johnny cakes.
We never gonna rest till everybody bless. Make sure say everybody bless. Yeah, yeah. Miss up one and in the sky. The other